What's up, everybody? Cannon Hotep back at it again. Sorry I'm late. I'm out here working. You know what I mean? About to drop this boat that you can see in the background. So, whew. Damn, so it broke on Hotep's been told you last night. Kevin Samuels passed away. Apparently age of 56. Allegedly had a heart attack. It was kind of tough to, I wanted to go live after Hotep's been told you to kind of talk about it. However, I wanted to give it some time for it to come out, you know, as far as it was what happened and all that other stuff. It's real interesting. They said that, I guess, according to DJ Academics, hold up real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second. 1 second. It's raining his ass off out here. Hold up. Sorry about that. So somehow DJ Academics came up on my feed, on my YouTube feed, and he according to him and some sources that he got, Kevin Samuels met a young girl a couple nights ago, I guess. Met a young girl a couple nights ago. I guess they went home with each other. The next morning he was complaining about chest pains and shit. Yeah, next one he was complaining about chest pains. He told the girl whatever. Later on that day, apparently he fell over, and 911 was called. They tried to resuscitate him. They tried to do, you know, CPR, and they tried to use the, you know, the EK, whatever the machine is, you know, the paddles. There we go. He tried to use the paddles. That didn't work. And he was pronounced dead, I guess. Which was crazy because, like, even after Hotep's been told you, like I said, I wanted to go live about it. Defibrillator, thanks, Steph. What up, Steph? I wanted to go live about it, but, you know, I didn't feel right going live about it without having, you know, confirmation for real. Like, I know HJ kind of, he confirmed it kind of through his sources that night, but, you know, it was still all the news outlets and all these other outlets was basically saying rumored. So I was just like, nah, let me not. I'm gonna leave it alone until tomorrow. And then sure enough, I wake up this morning, they're reporting on it now saying that, yeah, he passed. So rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, man. But see, the thing about it is, right, this what gets me. Hold on, y'all, give me 1 second. This what gets me is the comments on Twitter and Facebook and shit. Hold on. You want me in the spot? All right. Then it gets me is the comments on Twitter, the comments on Facebook and Instagram and all this other shit. You've seen it in the thumbnail. People really rejoicing over this man dying. You feel me? People really rejoicing over this man dying. That's just sad. Like that's the type of people that live on the internet. You feel me? This man dies, you know, tragically of a heart attack. You know what I mean? And you know, sad to say, it's mostly women who like, yeah, you know, basically on some ding dong, the witch is dead type shit. You feel me? All because they ain't like this man's opinion. You know, all because he, did I agree with him all the time? No, I didn't agree with some stuff he said when I would hear him. You know, but all because, they didn't agree with his opinion. He ain't like how he talked to him. He was giving them that, the truth, I guess you would say, that other men wouldn't give women. You know what I mean? You know, stuff that, you know, just some raw criticism, I guess you would call it. You know, but he also would dish it out to the men too. But see, you know, social media and shit like that, they don't want to focus. They don't want to focus on that. I remember one time I was listening to this man. I was listening to yo, and he just straight let this nigga have it. The dude said that he can't find a good woman to have a, you know, an ideal woman to have a kid with. So yo was like, okay, how tall are you? And he was like, I'm 5'6". He's like, okay, all right, you know, you short, so you work out? And he's like, nah, not really. I just recently started getting in the gym. He said, how much you weigh? It was like 5'6", like 240 or 250 or something like that, right? What up, Super Carlo? Big bro is mad. He was like 5'6", he was like 250 or some shit like that, or 240 at 5'6", and he didn't work out. He's like, so you short and you fat. He was like, what woman would want to have a baby with you? I was like, God damn, this nigga is savage, right? But he's telling the truth, right? He's telling the truth, you know? And people like to live in this ideal world, you know? Both men and women like to live in this ideal world where it's basically, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't, right? Not damned if you do, damned if you don't, but they see everything through the, you know, through rose-colored glasses. You know what I mean? What'd you say, Jay? The wicked generation that celebrates death and destruction over life and love. The social media acting like, yeah. They acting like Dolph died, yo. What up, Sauce the Prophet? Sad news hearing about Kev, man. Yeah, he was really bringing something positive to the community. Seeing people trying to, yeah, shit on his death and celebrating is just sick. It's just super bad. It's terrible, yo. But he was, you know, he was telling people the truth. He's telling people shit that people needed to hear. You know what I mean? We live in this whole generation of body positivity and shit like that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Fuck up. Hold on. Live in this world of body positivity, you know what I mean? It's, you know, health at every size and all this other shit. You know, we got Lizzo out here, you know, telling people that, you know, it's healthy to be big and this and that and shit like that. It's, you know, people think that they can, you know, get and do whatever they want despite, you know, their shortcomings, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. And all he did was expose the shit. You know, he basically told women, it don't matter, you know, you can be pretty all you want. I mean, you can be pretty all you want. But, sorry, I'm trying to back up to this trailer, make sure I'm doing this right. My camera, on my truck camera, I can barely see. Anyway, but, you know, you can be pretty all you want, but your beauty fades. What else do you bring to the table than just beauty? You know? You want this guy with 6-7 figure job and stable and all this other shit, but you can't bring shit to the table. You know what I mean? You don't bring nothing to the table. You don't bring shit to the table for real. And he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. You got these girls that say they Instagram models and shit. Mama Luther, you think he's poison? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They said it was a chick with him the night before and the whole day. Maybe they hit him with that heart attack pussy. I don't know. You got people talking about, well, he drank all these Red Bulls. I'm like, man, Red Bull ain't gonna do that. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Sorry. I'm about to pull down there. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. But Jesus. All right. Sorry, y'all. Who knows, yo? Like, he said it was a shorty with him. Thing is, it could have just been fucking dumb luck. Maybe he was poisoned, not leaning that way. They also said that, like he said on Hotep told you last night, people was reporting that he had that round trip. He had the round trip with the layover. You know what I mean? We don't know. All we know is that it was cardiac arrest. He's 56. Yeah, you right, Facegate. You can't rule it out. And you shouldn't rule it out. I mean, Shorty was the last person to see him alive. They need to investigate him. You know what I mean? We won't know until the autopsy come out what the real deal is, right? We won't know until the autopsy come out what the real deal was about that, right? So, but you're right about that. I can't argue with you on that one. That one you're 100% right on. But we don't know what it is yet. All we know is that this man died. He was 56 years old. He made an impact. A lot of people, for as many people that said that they didn't like him and hated him, a lot of people said he impacted their lives, and he made a positive impact. He made them rethink their whole worldview and make some adjustments. You know what I mean? And that's what we want. Now that people are afraid to be criticized. Like, for what? You go in there, you think your shit don't stink, and then this dude proved to you that your shit stink. Now you pissed. Shorty could have slipped something in his wine, his alcohol. He always had a drink. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's 100% true. You know what I mean? Stuff said that HAP boy, that Hap. You know what I mean? McCall think it was the ME. But we don't know. But the thing about it is, the sad part, and the reason why I wanted to get live is that, just because you don't agree with somebody, just because you don't like somebody's viewpoint or whatever, don't mean that you gotta wish death on these people. And not only that, when they actually pass away, you ain't gotta celebrate that shit. It's like, I don't know, Joe Nichols Slick passing away tomorrow in his sleep or some shit, right? And then I come on the stream and go, hell yeah, finally. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. At the end of the day, that's a human being. You know what I mean? I'm gonna switch over to my earpiece, y'all. So just let me know if y'all can hear me once I put it in. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. All right, that's what's up. What up, Izzy is? All right, cool. So, yeah, I gotta move some shit around in our yard, so I gotta jump on one of the big machines. But and the sad part is people don't even feel bad about doing that shit. It's a girl on my IG. I ain't gonna say her name or nothing. She was a friend in school. She cool people, but she did some like backhanded like rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. It was like rest in peace to y'all mentor. He died alone, over 35, and all this other shit. And I'm like, for what, yo? Like, for what? Why do that? What do you get out of that? You know what I mean? What up, Cam? Be home 1 week. This That's what's up, Cam. Happy you safe, y'all. I'm happy y'all did y'all thing out there. Shout out to Cash and Cam out there fighting fires in the wilderness. Fighting fires in the wilderness, my man. Fuck, hold tight, y'all. I left my keys. Shit. All right, so I'm back. Ugh. There we go. So, one in the chat if y'all can still hear me. Too many young folk having cardiac arrest. Yeah, that's another thing. You're hearing it too often. You're hearing it too often. A lot of these people that are seemingly, healthy having issues, with their heart, and it's been specifically because of the yamine. I'm gonna let y'all see what I'm doing. Specifically because of the yamine. They said he had his booster, right? He had his booster seat with the yamine, with his round trip, right? And that could have did him in. I don't know. You know, that could have very well been the thing that did him in. Or maybe the girl was sent to do him in for everybody. Maybe she thought she was doing him a favor on behalf of all scorn bitches everywhere. Jay, two young people I know died last year. 126, 128. Damn. You know, but we won't know. All I know is, you know, this guy, he found a grift, right? He found a grift, and that grift was working for him, and that grift just so happened to be pissing off arrogant bitches. You know what I mean? That grift just so happened to be pissing off arrogant women. You feel me? So rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, man. So another thing I wanted to bring up, and I'll probably bring it up for my live stream. I might stream tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for that. But while we was all talking about, Roe versus Wade and Dave Chappelle getting attacked by some clown ass nigga, right? We didn't realize what was really going on. The Fed raised all of the interest rates. Pfizer came out with 80,000 pages of shit. I haven't had a chance to look through. You know what I mean? Hopefully HJ and Tanah look through that shit before I can get to it. Cause god damn, that's a lot of pages to look through. You feel me? But the thing about it, like HJ said, is I don't need to really look through these pages to tell y'all that Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you about the goings on with this shit. The Hotep's been told you not to take this shit. Yeah, you always gotta watch for that hook, Super Paulo. You know what I mean? Hotep's been told niggas not to take that shit. You know what I mean? I just gotta move this boat out the way. Just gotta get this boat out of the way real quick. So we destroy boats and shit like that. We get boats out of there. Like I just pulled all the fuel out of this boat, put it in a safe container for it to be taken to a recycling plant. And then this boat, probably when I get back from doing everything else that I need to do, it'll go the way of Jimmy Hoffa. It should have go the way of Jimmy Hoffa. So, but like I was saying, Hotep's been told you what the fuck was up. He's been told you what the fuck was up. Yeah, it's one of our mini machines. I don't know if you can see it. So that's a Bobcat. Got a grate all over there. Got a backhoe over there. Got another backhoe. We gets dirty. We gets dirty. We do what we gotta do. So like I was saying, we were telling you it was bad for your heart. We was telling you that people was dying from it. We was giving, Hotep Jesus. Shout out to Dr. Tanai Ricks, man. Hotep Jesus and Dr. Tanai did a whole stream. I think it was 3 streams, yo. Essentially telling y'all about this shit. Telling y'all that the code base was being played up. Telling y'all that the yamming wasn't good for you. Telling you that the yamming was causing variance. You know? Oh yeah, thanks Steph and Project Rook. Shout out to Project Rook. We've been telling you. You know? And I don't got no doctor's degree or nothing like that, but I got a whole lot of common sense. You know? I got a whole lot of common sense. And even back when all this shit was going down, my common sense was like, no, fuck that. There's something wrong with this. Look at that. That's parallel parking for your ass right there. Now get this out of the way. We got another boat coming in. So make sure that the other boat got some room to do what they got to do. One in the chat if y'all can still hear me. One in the chat if y'all can still hear me. All right, cool. But yeah, so like I said, we don't know what took my man out. It could have been that yamming, but we don't know. But like I said, while we was all distracted, including myself, if you haven't seen it, go to my channel, check out the interview I did with Bailey. We were talking about Roe versus Wade and if it really mattered if the shit was a thing or not. You know what I mean? Um, but even I was distracted for a second. But the Fed raised the interest rate. The 80,000 pages come out. We got a hell of a food shortage coming, y'all. We got a hell of a food shortage coming. People, they're not paying attention. A hell of a food shortage coming. You know what I mean? They about chicken. They got chicken. It's a new goddamn bird flu out here, some shit like that. They got some kind of bird SARS or some shit going on. Trying to put this motherfucker away so I can get out of here. They got some kind of like bird SARS or some shit happening or some shit like that. I mean, like now they gotta call all these. They gotta call all these chickens and all this other shit, right? They gotta call all these chickens. We got a fucking beef shortage, which was by design, because if you remember back last summer, they called all of these, all this cattle. You know what I mean? And now the baby food shortage, baby formula shortage now. Y'all see this rain, yo? This rain is crazy. This rain is getting it in. Jesus. Mary and Joseph. All right. So got a rain, rain. I'm about to say rain shortage, but you got baby food, baby formula shortage. Um, Yo, shit about to get bad. Shit about to get real bad. I posted on Twitter the other day. It cost me $275 now to fill up my truck, and that was 3 days ago, right? I passed the gas station yesterday, and I probably got to fill up again today. Shit was at yesterday, and this was at the cheap gas station. If y'all live like in Maryland or whatever, or y'all got Royal Farms near y'all, you know, um, yeah, I know Super Carlo, it is bad for babies. Some of us can't breastfeed though, so that's the baby's like choice, I guess. Um, only choice. But went to Royal Farms yesterday to look at some what the fuck? Big ass spider. As long as the motherfucker don't mess with me. You sure wasn't no fucking Black Widow though. Anyway, so With the Rural Farms, gas was $5.99 a gallon for diesel. For diesel, $5.99 a gallon for diesel. Right, $5.99 a gallon for diesel. So that means that 5.74 it was when I filled up and did that video, which was what, $274 or whatever, or 5.79, which was $274. I mean that now when I go to the gas station today to fill my truck up, it's more than likely going to be $300 for me to fill up a Ford F-350. Now, luckily, my truck makes its money back. It pays for itself, but I got to increase. Me and the family got to increase prices just to fucking make that happen. You know what I mean? Gas isn't it's fucking crazy. And then not only that, we got we got 9 trucks. We got 9 trucks that we got to fill up like that. You know what I mean? 9 trucks. Stuff, would you say stuff? They could have just ignored him. I never cared for Kevin Samuels' content because I knew he was just another grifter. He was another grifter. So I chose not to consume it. That's true. You know women like messy shit and stuff. They like messy. Most women. You know what I mean? Super Carlo, the UN just signed a pact with the, oh, is that right? For the for the what? The non-exit, non-exist Agenda 2030. The non-existent Agenda 2030. Okay, I got you. I got you. Get back in my truck. Hold on, guys. Do what? With the Bobcat? The excavator? You're not using that? What you want it on? You want it back by the Great Off? Yeah. All right. Man, that was my pops. He indecisive. He want me to load a trailer. I got so much shit to do today. So much shit to do today. Sorry, guys. But like I've been telling y'all, get your food stores up. Get your food stores up. Get your water, oodles and noodles, canned goods, whatever you can get your hands on, man, because it's gonna get bad. They want us on like some soil and grain shit. You feel me? They want us on some soil and grain type shit. Make sure I can reach that trailer. All right. They want us on like some soil and grain shit. You know what I mean? What up, Jimmy Dawes? I'm not trying to get your string flag. No, I appreciate you, Super Caller. They want to slow the economy to a crawl. Yeah, just with fuel and lots. Yeah, you're right, yo. You're right, Jimmy. I agree. In order for them to do what they need to do, they need to make us subservient. In order to make us subservient, they gotta turn this shit into the hard times, yo. You gotta have hard times. So they about to make hard times. And then when people can't take no more, here come the government with their solution. That's how it always works. And then guess what? By the time they do what they need to do, you will have nothing and be happy. You will own nothing and be happy. Because you're gonna be happy that Big Daddy government saved the day. Big Daddy government came to save the day. Yeah, I don't own my house, and I don't gotta pay my rent or my mortgage. Yeah, I don't own my car. The government own my car. So at least I ain't gotta pay these bills that was kicking my ass during this fucking the lean years. You know what I mean? And that's where we at. That's where we at. And I just want y'all to know this shit. That Donald Trump getting elected, that shit was an anomaly. That Donald Trump getting elected was an anomaly. Could it happen again? It could. It could, but they gonna try the best they can to fucking say to get that shit not to happen. They can't let that happen again. And people think that like, Democrats bad, Republicans good, right? Democrats bad, Republicans good. In some aspects, they all for the same shit. It's just fucking political theater. It's just WWE shit. You know what I mean? Think about it, right? Remember when all the Republicans and Democrats got caught with that insider trading shit? The motherfuckers just so happened to be able to secure their fucking stocks and shit before the shit went down, or sell them or whatever they had to do. I remember that shit. You know, that was both sides of the coin. You know, just like Democrats lobby for companies, Republicans Republicans lobby for companies. Republicans lobby for companies too. You know, the reason why Donnie T works so, the reason why Donnie T works so good, the reason why the reason why Donnie T works so good is because he's lawless. Donnie T is lawless. He didn't owe nobody shit. You know what I mean? He wasn't when I say he didn't owe nobody, he wasn't beholden. He wasn't beholden to anybody. Donnie T won on $10,000 of his own money. He won the election. I mean, $10 million of his own money. He didn't take, he got endorsements and shit, but he never took the money. He took the endorsement, but he didn't take the money. That's the important part. That's what you got to know. He took the endorsement, but not the money. Yeah, let me get a little closer to this thing. And he said it in one of his speeches, in one of his conferences and stuff. He's like, yo, yeah, I can take money from Ford, but why would I do that? He was like, because now, when Ford decided to take their plant to Mexico, and I'm against it, Ford can be like, remember when I gave you that money? Make this shit okay. Make this shit okay. You know what I mean? But because he didn't owe Ford no money, and none of these other people, because he didn't owe Ford no money, he could do what he wanted. So when Ford tried to move their plant to Mexico, what happened? Donnie T put that tariff on that ass. He put that tax on that ass. He was like, okay, you want to do that? All right, cool, no problem. But we're going to charge 38% on every car you bring back. We're going to levy 38% tax on every single car you bring back. And guess what? Ford was like, you know what? Maybe we can keep these plants. Maybe we can keep these plants in America. Donnie T could make it harder for Ford to do what they had to do. You know what I mean? Or make it harder for Ford to lead the country. They could lead the country. He wasn't stopping them, but it wasn't going to be economically conducive for them to do so. So, but the thing is, the powers that be can't have that shit. Remember when they was talking about his cabinet in the beginning? He had like He had Vince McMahon's wife in that motherfucker. He had all these other billionaires and people that he could trust or he knew was already self-made. The reason why he had those people in his cabinet, right? The reason why he had these people in his cabinet is because he was trying to make the other lawmakers and other people that he wanted sign a deal saying that they wouldn't lobby, saying that they wouldn't lobby for 5 years. They wouldn't lobby on behalf of any companies or corporations for 5 years. And they was like, shit, because a lot of these people get their money through lobbying. A lot of them get their money through lobbying. Um, they ain't happy with their little, a lot of us would be like, shit, 175 grand a year, that's a lot. They don't want their little 175,000 a year. They want to make that 5-10 million a year. Remember, most of these motherfuckers never worked a day in their life. So how they got all this money? How Maxine Waters worth? I think she worth like 4 million or some shit like that. How Sway? How Maxine Waters worth 4 million? They got lobbying money. Shit. They got lobbying money. That's how she worth that much money. You know. Not to mention her husband. Her husband got some kind of company that she gets contracts for because of her job. You know what I mean? It ain't just Joe Nicholson doing it. They all doing that shit. And they don't want their way of living going the way of the dodo. They don't want their way of living going the way of the dodo. What up, Andy Bob? Sorry, y'all, if I'm not reading y'all comments. I'm seeing them, but I'm trying to concentrate on getting this all this metal into the dumpster. So when we destroy these boats and shit, and we also get rid of trailers and shit like that, we got a lot of metal. So we let the metal build up, and then we go cash the shit in. You know. And if any of y'all know about boats and shit, when we get a sailboat, that's a hell of a payday for us. So not only are we getting the money to get rid of the sailboat for the customer, most sailboats have lead keels. And right now, lead is almost $1 a pound. So right now, all I got is like some steel and some shit like that, sheet metal. So I'm just loading it in the trailer. That way we can go cash it in and do what we need to do. It also help pay our guys, you know what I mean? So one thing I'll tell you guys, right? That my dad told me this shit. So my dad been in business for about 22 years, right? That's, family business. That's what I do, right? I work for my family. 22 years my dad been in business. Because the reason why he in business so long, because he opened the business in 2001. Then, as y'all all know, 2008, we had that recession. Recession took a lot of small businesses out of here in 2008, but not my family company. You know why? My dad, what's the word? Diversified the company. He became a jack of all trades, essentially. So we initially were a construction supply company. Drywall and metal studs and lumber and all that other shit. But back during that recession, when a lot of that happening like that, you know what I mean? Prices of shit went up, kind of like how it is now, right? Talk about history repeating itself. You know what I mean? Talk about history repeating itself. So he started, we dabbled in like trash removal here and there. You know what I mean? We dabbled in trash removal. But when it came to 2008 in the recession, we started kind of relying on trash to keep the business alive because no matter what, motherfuckers need shit removed. Motherfuckers need shit. You need trash services. You need both trash removal services. So he started implementing that into the business. So we became we still do construction supply, but now a lot of our business is trash removal. So, I was saying it on a podcast one time. If shit go by the wayside, shit get bad, yo, and you got like a pickup truck or some shit, or go rent a fucking U-Haul truck, go do trash removal. Find little restaurants here that can't afford the big companies and offer your services, for a fraction of the cost. You know what I mean? That's how we was able to do it. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. I think that he said that's enough. I'm probably gonna go ahead and take this to the dump. Anyway, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I hope his family find peace. All y'all there bashing his name, cut that shit out, yo. Cut that shit out. You know what I mean? Nobody deserves that unless you're a pedophile. Anyway, it's Cannon Hotep.